Okay, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the day or where you're at in the world. Depends on what time it is. I'm recording this on Monday, Memorial Day, the 27th. It will post on Tuesday, the 28th of May, 2024, probably between 7 and 10 a.m. Central. Okay, so I did a reading on John O'Keefe earlier. We're going to do a reading on Karen Read. This is all alleged. It is a tarot reading. It is not fact. This is my opinion. It is the energy that I see off the cards. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these. Okay, so what is Karen Read's energy right now, or as of, this past week, after it was over this week, after the court was over this week? What's her energy going into tomorrow? That works. Okay, so we're asking what Karen's Read's energy is. When court ended Friday, going into tomorrow, what is her energy? Okay, so there's a masculine energy. That's probably her lawyer energy. It also may be John O'Keefe's energy, because I believe his energy is strong in that courtroom. Whether some folks know it or not, I think it is. Family, blood ties, inner circle. Okay, let's pick one, maybe two more. Intervention, rescue others involved. Okay, one more. Twin flames, the one, mirrored souls, pledged. If you look at this Twin Flames card, I don't know if y'all can see it really good because of light, but I'm fixing to hold it up. It has this little like tornado thing. I believe John's energy is there. Again, there's also masculine energy, and it doesn't actually have to be male energy, but I feel this is. The lawyers, some lawyers are male, but I think it's between the lawyers and John's energy and this twin flame. That's kind of like their karma energy. It's kind of like the lawyer's energy plus just maybe other spirit entities or energies. Family, blood ties, inner circle, and intervention, rescue others involved. Okay, this I think is just saying that her energy, feeling she is aware that family members are there, especially of his, and intervention, rescue others involved. This I think is also John kind of saying it's playing out, rescue others involved. Because all these people, just about y'all, have gotten caught lying on the stand, basically because there's been video evidence or something that shows, text messages that show something that made them look whatever. And I understand that Karen was talking about Brian got whatever. I really don't see relevance in that because she wasn't married to John, so it doesn't show motive for her, not to me. Let's see. So if we ask John what this rescue others involved energy is, can you tell me what that is, please? So we have Page of Cups in reverse. This is obsession, immaturity, vanity, and bad news. Rescue others involved. That's what's been going on the stand. This Page of Cups. I mean, really, for real. Let's see. Can I have one more card for the rescue others involved intervention card? Whoops. Okay, we're going to move that one. Four of Swords. Rest, recuperation, healing, take a break. So I also think that that's like a relaxing energy for Karen. And maybe even her lawyers to help them build their strength. I think she feels John there. And I think she knows. Okay. And this could be some of John's energy. Family ties, I know what that means. Okay. What about this twin flame energy? What is that energy about? It's twin flame energy. Looks like a tornado on it. Judgment in reverse. No self-awareness, doubt, self-loathing, and ignore calling. So to me, that is like John saying that they tried to judge Karen and they did it wrongly. So now it's making them look at themselves because they're seeing how they're not doing as good on the stand. I think all except hag lady, what's her name? Jen. And I'm gonna do a reading on her too because I just can't. Like, there's a lot of players in this, and I really don't know some of them. Well, most of them I don't know, but change. Time for a change. That is John saying time for a change. They judged Karen. They put her through the ringer, you know, having to deal with this. Time for a change. Okay, so one more card from Mr. John just to confirm. Solved in reverse. You think you know because you know the prosecution, you know, come in with that, but it's going to be reversed what we think. Never surrender and good guy because he's the good guy. They tried to use political warfare. It's treason, honestly. They didn't do anything but trap themselves. They set their own fire. Okay, I don't feel like that. I was trying to think. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is we're going to move these cards. I'm going to put these cards back in the deck. Shuffle these. Okay, so now what I want to do is... So... Okay. I want to get Karen's coming out of the woods. Okay. So there's going to be more testimony coming out of the woods. It's going to be revealing. Okay. Sorry. Revealing. Okay. So can I get... We're not pulling that one yet. I don't need to ask questions. Okay. Can I get Karen's energy toward the prosecution as a whole so far? Prosecution as a whole and Karen's energy. They are acting like they do not even have a heart, like they are not human. Humanoid upright. So they're acting like they're not even human. Like, you know what I mean? Like they do not have a heart. The way the lie just, I mean, it is really sick. Just the way they are doing. Like, it's crazy to me. Okay. Thank you. And can I have John's energy toward the whole prosecution as a whole so far? Ho ho ho! Revenge. He said what he said, and he is there every day. And he is coming hard. Okay. And can we know, as clear as can be with these cards, what Karen's subconscious thinks about John's energy being? Revenge. Caregiver. She feels John is her caregiver. She was his caregiver. Like, you know, that's sweet. That is sweet. Okay, so accomplice, partner in crime, inside job exposed. I wasn't even asking the question yet, so let's figure out what this means. Okay. Manipulation exposed. Okay, so accomplice, partner in crime, inside job exposed. Can I please have 3 to 4 cards that give us very direct as can be, either passwords or explanation of what accomplice, partner in crime, inside job exposed, and manipulation is. What it means in all together in the context in this case, especially since how it come out before I even asked the question. So boat. Okay. Like a sailboat. Whoops. Okay, so okay. And the fire card was in reverse, and I think I need to go and say that because that's bothering me now that I went over it. I can hear it in my head saying that they were trying to put the fire out on them by blaming Karen. Okay, so these come out. So boat is my confirmation. Ashley the Reckoning Co. When I first got these cards, I was watching her because that's where I got that. That's the reason I knew I wanted them, and she uses this as a confirmation. Well, I knew that I'd better remember that as my confirmation, and I believe that's coming out first, just to let me know that this is going to be this is correct. Hit and run in reverse, so it was not a hit and run. Don't that look like a mirror or something? Oh no, that's a seatbelt. So he is confirming hit and run in reverse. No hit and run. That was staged to look like that by government in reverse. So it wasn't like the government in Washington D.C., but it was people that work for the government. So they're reptilians. Truth comes out in reverse, so that lie. Okay, so Mr. John, I just want to make sure that I have that correct. If I can have either a direct card or direct password to confirm that is correct. Project Bluebeam. Trying to take stuff we already know about and make us feel like it's false. So in other words, like Project Bluebeam is the plan to have aliens replace the thoughts or the beliefs in Jesus, basically. So it's like something that we know. Okay, this is the way I feel to explain it. Something that we know is not true, but we also know that if and when this happens, this is going to make some people believe that. So that's what they're doing, if that makes sense. Desert in reverse. Desert upright is something you see but it's not there. Desert in reverse is something you see that's not there. Desert in reverse is something you see. No. It's something that's not there. Wait a minute. Something that's there that you don't see. Because upright is something you see that's not there. Something you see that's not there. And then in reverse is something you don't see that's there. So what is it that we're not seeing that is there? What is it that we are not seeing that is there? I understand the rest of it. Oh, crap. Alive in reverse, so death. Okay, something that's there. Oh, his body. Oh, okay. So what he's saying is they lied because they knew. We might not have saw it. Kara might not have saw it, then. But they knew where it was. So something that you couldn't see, but they knew was there was his. Okay. Is that correct? Abuse, neglect, exposed. Okay. So, what is Karen expecting to happen next? What is Karen expecting to happen this week? What is Karen expecting to happen this week? Something seen by everybody. Yeah, that was in the dark, but now coming to light. Riots, protests in reverse. So it's not something that's going to cause an uproar, but it is something that's going to release or let some kind of knowledge known to his family. Oh. Fair to say that hidden key revealed. Is it fair to say that his family, I don't see how they don't already, is going to see more this week that confirms that those people that say are his friend have been lying to them the whole time? Yeah, down the rabbit hole. Okay, I got you. So is it fair to say that this is going to really confirm to his family this week that they've kept them close at the chest, but they did that so they could keep them on their side, but they're going to see clearly that these people that say his friends are not his friends. And honest politician in reverse. They are going to see that these people, and the honest politician, that's the government part, but it's the law enforcement, that his family is going to see how they are not honest. And they took this down a rabbit hole of lies. Trying to his parents or family is going to see how that he could have made it hand up, but oh my God. Murder for hire exposed. Bad guy. Bottom of the deck, power supply. They made a perversion of the scene, and I think that's also got to do with what he found out. Okay, direct confirmation or password that I am correct or on the right track, please. Yes, drug poison reverse, secrets out, chemtrails, healing. They didn't pay attention to their intuition. They paid attention to their power. They thought their power would be explosive, but their neighborhood of lies, their neighborhood of closeness will start to fall apart. Real information. Marriage date, because John and Karen's relationship had a lot of rumors about it being trash, but it really was not, was it? Direct confirmation as I can get, please. They started the rumors that their relationship, John and Karen's relationship, was trash, and then I think they actually tried to cause more problems so they would argue. Is that correct? Inside. Outside in reverse. Inside. Because they had inside information. Because they were, they're friends. Okay. So, what can we know about... Look, there's Queen of Wands. What can we know about overbearing Caddy? The problems that some of these people tried to cause in Karen and John's relationship. The Fool makes me feel like Karen and John were innocent. They did not know that they were doing this. I mean, I think Karen and John might have some arguments, maybe different parenting choices, but overall, they didn't. But these people are trying to cause them issues. What else can we know? If I can have 3 direct cards that explain to us about what these fake friends, is what we're calling them, did to try to cause problems between John and Karen. Page of Cups in reverse, obsession, immaturity, vanity, and bad news. So they tried to bring, like, obsession makes me think they tried to make her think John was whatever, or either Karen was. Bad news, they always brought negative things and tried to do that. Justice in reverse, they lied. They tried to make it, each of them look dishonest to the other one. It was unfair. And then this says legal flaws too, so, and unaccountability. So 4 of Swords, they tried to, somebody was trying to encourage them to take a break, to heal, because it wasn't good for them. And they were having a tough time deciding how they were going to get, I think, them away from each other so they could do what they were going to do. Is that correct? The Hierophant in reverse. Subversiveness, new approaches, personal belief, and rebellion. Yes. Why did this happen to... I know I haven't even got into what yet. I'm not going to do this reading. But I do want to know what is the energies or reasons behind this happened to Mr. John O'Keefe. If I can have 3 to 4 direct cards. We're going to wrap this up in just a minute. So why did this happen? What was the reason for this plan? The High Priestess, something that he knew. So he had higher knowledge of something, or intuitive, like he had knowledge of something. And they wanted to stop it, make it stagnant, make it not move, make it not grow anymore, make it not pass on to anybody, make it, stop. They did not want him to give this knowledge, this valuable information, this valuable thing. Hanged Man in reverse, so stalling, needless sacrifice, resistance, indecision. Eight of Cups, cannot let go, stubborn, fear of abandonment, monetary. And Five of Wands in reverse, battle fatigue, suppressed emotion, dissolution, and coming together. So they came together. Okay, two more cards. They came together to one or two more cards. They came together to what? That needs to be in reverse. To separate, to cause chaos in his foundation. One more. Because they could not let go the information he knew that he might spread, because it could get them imprisonment, trapped in jail, in trouble, losing their jobs, losing their income, losing all that. Okay, so these are there. We're wrapping this up now, y'all. Give me just a second. So, is it fair to say? Let me pick a card from here. Sorry. Is it fair to say that what John knew could get some of these cops in trouble, fired, they would lose their job, and even imprisonment? So having them trapped in jail. They did not want that. DNA, it would prove it was them. They did not want that. Man-made disaster. They needed to keep their property private, not where he could get to it. Rebellion. They did not want him to investigate it and find out that stuff, that evil stuff. So they interfered, turned his home upside down, organized crime exposed, to keep him from sharing valuable information, control exposed. They did not want him to be successful. They wanted to trap him, not let him get away. So they worked at not mind control, but controlling their narrative. Terrorism exposed. Sad. Pieces falling apart. They didn't lure him over there, but more like invite. And there was unseen danger. No evidence. Fear. Inside. Missing piece revealed. Yes. Okay, well, that's good enough for my confirmation there, I think. If it's not for you, then I advise and suggest and recommend, that's a better word, you do your own research on it. Okay, I want to get two of these cards. One is going to be like for Karen's kind of higher self, spirit guides, and one will be John's spirit guides talking. That's Karen's. Oh, I want to say this is John's. Okay, so I'll read Karen's first. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. That's kind of self-explanatory, y'all. John, self-awareness is key. Take time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. Meditate, listen to your favorite music. Whatever you enjoy most, do that today. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. And I feel like he's saying if he would have done that, he may still be here because he would have got the signals he needed. Something was wrong. But they were drinking and everything, and that played out like they wanted it to. Okay, we will look into what happened. At least the basics of it, you know, so that we can get some answers. I'm going to do a reading on Jen McCabe, I think it's her last name. Colin, and probably I think it's Jen's daughter. I'm not sure. I've got to look at some of the other players, but I am going to be doing readings on them too. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it resonated, made sense, helped you figure out something you didn't know, helped you with the clues you're looking into. Please like, share, subscribe, leave comments, and you have a good day, and I will see you on the flip side.